Hello and welcome to Malta.Bitter.Sweet. In this video, I want to show you a more traditional apartment in Sliema, located only a 2 minutes walk from the Sliema Ferries and the promenade. The apartment we're going to view has a comfortable layout and is ready to move in. It comprises of an open-plan kitchen, dining, living room, 2 double bedrooms, main with an ensuite, and a bathroom. It is being offered fully equipped and air-conditioned. As usual, I will also share with you my top 6 tips on what to watch out for when renting a similar apartment in Malta that will help you to make the right decision when viewing apartments yourself. The aim of this video is to show you what you can get for your money in different parts of Malta when renting an apartment. Some of you asked me if I am a property agent. Well, I'm not, but I'm passionate about the subject of renting property in Malta. I myself changed apartments many times while living here, and I want to share my expertise with you so you can avoid the mistakes I made and you can make more informed decisions when renting apartments in Malta yourselves. Just make sure you stay tuned till the end to find out my top 3 pros and 3 cons of living in this kind of apartment, so you know exactly what you pay attention to when you are viewing apartments to rent yourself. The apartment is located in the main hub of Sliema, less than a minute's walk to Sliema seafront and a few minutes walk to famous Sliema Ferries, from which you can take buses in each direction on the island, as well as a ferry to Valletta, Comino and Blue Lagoon, and many others. Sliema is one of the main cities in Malta, considering access to businesses and tourist attractions, and offers amazing views of Valletta across the water. The area is quaint, yet well sought after due to its close proximity to Sliema's main entertainment hub, where fashion, restaurant and cafe culture take center stage. The streets neighboring the apartment are lined with beautiful Maltese townhouses. Here you can see some of the finest examples of Sliema traditional architecture. These are the beautiful streets neighboring the apartment we are going to see today. Some of these buildings are private houses. Some are apartments to rent, like Airbnb for instance. Some are boutique hotels, spa businesses, etc. We are now entering St. Mary's Street. The traffic is usually hectic here, but today is Sunday morning, so traditionally we can enjoy a bit of a quiet walk. The street the apartment is located at is small and surprisingly quiet, considering it is so close to all the noisy restaurants, bars and clubs just round the corner from the promenade. There is a mix of traditional townhouses and apartments, some of them built in the 50s, some of them built very recently. Typically for Sliema itself, the street offers a fair mix of old and new blending together and creating a charming and quaint neighborhood. The apartment we are going to view is located on the 4th floor of this beautiful and solid Maltese block of flats that is again something between traditional and modern, offering the best of both worlds. Before we enter the building, let's have a quick look at the neighboring streets. This is how close you are to the promenade. It's virtually on your doorstep and you can see the water in the distance. the entrance to the building. On entering, you first see letterboxes to the right and 2 flights of stairs leading to another door that is locked for security. We are now in the main hall waiting for the lift. As you can see, it is very secure and the door is kept locked at all times. We can also see here that there are 2 apartments on each floor. The lift is rather a retro style, but it is very well kept, and as usual, for Malta you can find some information here, such as the rubbish collection dates. And now we arrived at the 4th floor. As we enter through the front door, we face the wall, which is kind of a dividing space between the left and the right parts of the apartment. Now, to the right from the entrance, you can see a very long hallway, some hall storage furniture for coats, shoes, large mirror, etc. And now we turn left and you can see the dining, kitchen and living space with a balcony door at the end. Just around the corner from the entrance, we see the kitchen. So we enter the kitchen, and here you can see some solid wood oak kitchen cabinets with loads of storage and loads of kitchen counter space. The kitchen is designed in the L shape. You've got a fridge and a freezer that is hidden and built in. The same for the dishwasher under the sink. It's also built in. Loads of storage, as you can see, for all your belongings. The counter space, so you can cook, cut and prepare everything. You've got some usual stuff such as induction hob, the oven, the microwave, etc. And now we've got a view to the living space and the dining space. And here we've got the dining table that is again solid wood, and there are 4 very comfortable soft chairs, but in general there are 6 of them. One is just here next to the breakfast bar, and one has been taken away to the bedroom. Now we can see the living space. So a very comfortable sofa that also doubles as a sofa bed if you've got guests, for instance. Floor to ceiling balcony door, TV cabinet, and now we've got the same room with a different light. So this is the early evening light, so you can see how lovely and romantic it can be with this warm afternoon summer light. The coffee table, you can see, this is the view from the sofa, so you can see the kitchen, dining space. You can watch TV very comfortably here. You've got a lot of storage again for your belongings. And we have the front balcony. The balcony overlooks the street that we saw before we entered the building. As you can see, we use the balcony for drying clothes. Let's have a look outside. To enter the balcony, you slide the doors, and then you've got the insect nets as well. This is of crucial importance. I cannot stress it enough. So as I said, this is the front balcony. There is no sea view. The sea is directly behind the buildings that are in front of ours. But to get the sea view, it will be, I believe, something around 1,000 euros more per month. And also, thanks to these buildings in front of ours, actually, it is very quiet in our apartment and we can sleep well at night, which is surprising considering all the nightlife, the clubs, the bars and the restaurants that are very loud are just around the corner. So as you can see, the balcony can be used in a nice way to have some coffee. We are back at the front door, and now we are going to see the second part of the apartment, that is to the right of the entrance. So first of all, we can see all the storage furniture of the hall. First of all, large, wonderful mirror, then some cabinets that were built for measurement by the carpenter. So you've got some wardrobe, the place to hang your coats, you've got the shoe rack, etc. I will show you how much space you've got in the wardrobe, for instance. This is the view to the dining room. So look how much you can store in the wardrobe, for instance. There are some traditional pictures on the walls, and now here this door leads us to the utility room. This is very, very useful. Apart from the usual mop and some shelving for our suitcases, there is obviously a washing machine here and a tumble dryer. We don't use it very often, but it is very useful, for instance, in winter when there is no direct sunlight, which sometimes happens, and then your wash will never dry. Okay, so we leave the utility room and we continue our tour of the apartment. So we continue walking along the corridor. You've got a space to keep many things. This is the internet hub. You've got the bookshelf here, and now to the right there is twin bedroom and an office. To the right here in the middle you've got the bathroom, and at the end straight on you've got second bedroom that is also ensuite. So let's start from the twin bedroom. It is quite a large room, and it also doubles as an office because many of us work from home nowadays, so it is kind of necessary. So you've got the aircon unit, you've got obviously the window here. This is the view to the courtyard with some green spaces, so it's very nice. Huge wardrobe, a mirror, and loads of natural light as well. We are now approaching the middle door in the corridor, which is the door to the bathroom. As you can see, it is very bright. It's got natural light coming through the rear window. This is the larger of the two bathrooms. It consists of a double shower, lots of space here, as you can see. You've got the storage for the towels, towel rack. You've got a large mirror, some built-in units, and loads of space in general in this bathroom. And now we enter the last room of the apartment, which is the master bedroom or the second bedroom that is also en suite. It is not very large. It consists of a double bed, a desk, and some place to do some work from home. Double wardrobe again. Obviously aircon units. You also have the door to the balcony here, and let's have a look what you see from the balcony. So the balcony overlooks a courtyard, so you can see some greenery here all year round, which is not very usual for Malta, and it's definitely a bonus because it overlooks the quiet side of the street. The bedroom is an ensuite bedroom, and this is the view through the corridor to the end. And now let's enter the bathroom. This is the second, the smaller bathroom. It also consists of a shower, a toilet, a large sink with a storage, a rear window, and lots of natural light is coming into this room and to the bathroom as well. So we are coming back to the main door of the apartment, and as I said earlier, I will share with you my 3 main positives and 3 negatives about living in this kind of apartments, and I'll give you some tips of what to watch out for when renting similar apartments in Malta, especially in Sliema. I will start from the positives. Number 1 is the location. You cannot beat the location. It is in a quiet street, yet only 2 minutes walk to all the nightlife, cafes, bars, ferries, Valletta, and all the businesses and shopping of Tienie Point. Number 2, mix of tradition with modernity. The apartment was designed and furnished by a Maltese family who actually lived in this apartment, so every single detail is designed in such a way as to make living here comfortable. The apartment is versatile. It offers, for instance, versatile furniture such as wardrobe, multiple storage in the hall, bedrooms, bathrooms, amazing sofa, table, chairs, lots of counter space in the kitchen, plus excellent lighting, just to mention a few. Number 3, insect nets in all windows. This is a tip number 1 of utmost importance, guys. You do want to have insect nets in all the windows in your apartment. Otherwise, you will suffer from mosquitoes, flies, and even cockroaches. And it is very warm in Malta throughout the year, so you will want to have your windows open. And if you don't have insect nets, it's going to be very difficult for you. Now, 3 things I did not like about this apartment. Number 1, there is not enough outside space. Both balconies are very small and they can only be used mostly to dry the wash and sometimes to have some quick coffee or quick drink, but you cannot really relax on any of them. Have dinner, have guests, there's simply not enough space. Number 2, a flight of stairs before you reach the lift. It is very, very annoying when you need to carry shopping or a suitcase, or when you break a leg, for instance. It's a nightmare to climb those stairs. Number 3, large open plan makes it hard to keep the heat in winter. And yes, it does get cold and wet and unpleasant, especially from January to March, when you have the impression that it is warmer outside than actually in the apartment. Finally, the most important, the money. The rent for this apartment is 1,500 euros per calendar month, plus bills. And again, the apartment came fully furnished and fully equipped, so you didn't really need to spend any money after moving in. And this is also typical for apartments in Malta. When you rent them, they are fully furnished and they are fully equipped as well. That's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more videos like this about everyday life in Malta, please leave a comment. And if you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe.